Let's talk the Braves. They opened SunTrust Park on Friday, a memorable night for Important Is Inciarte. He homered. When you look at their future, the Braves' future, how important do you think Inciarte will be to their long-term success?
Well, as long as they keep him, I think he's a big part of it. He's going to be their center fielder of the future. I would imagine they want to keep him for a long time. He's a tremendous player. I was shocked when he got traded away from the Diamondbacks. But wherever he's going to play, and if he's on the field, he's going to put up some good numbers. He's a threat on the bases. He's a great defensive outfielder, obviously. And his offense keeps getting better and better. So the Braves, they're very young right now, but I think he has to be a part of this rebuild so that they can be very good in the next couple of years.
I don't know. At first, Danny, I think my first inclination when I saw the moves that the Braves were making, what the hell are they doing? But I think the more and more I think about it, I like the fact that they bring in Big Sexy. I like the fact that they bring in Dickey and Brandon Phillips to kind of be those mentors to the Swansons and the Inciartes and the younger players on this team. I think I can buy in, and it makes sense that they've brought in these sort of older brothers to teach the ways of the league to these younger guys. They're almost kind of giving up this year. We know that. They're in rebuild mode still, but I think it'll help the Julio Terrans of the world to sit next to Cologne and learn the way the Mets pitchers did for years with Cologne or Dickey or some of the other guys like Phillips they brought in to sort of be a mentor to Dansby Swanson.
Yeah, so, I mean, I might be going out on a limb here, but think about your Yankees back in the mid to late 90s, Dylan, when they had Charlie Hayes playing third base, and they brought in Scott Brocious, and they bring in Darryl Strawberry, Joe Girardi, all these old guys, John Wetland. You know where I'm going with this, right? So now they tutor Mariano Rivera, Derek Jeter, Jorge Posada. So that's kind of what it turned into. You need veteran guys when you have a lot of young superstars coming up. And I'm not going to say that they're going to win all these World Series in a row like the Yankees did, but I'm just trying to compare to that's how you want your clubhouse to be with studs coming up.
I think that's an interesting observation, and that's why the more and more I thought about it, I like the plan because there's so many good young players in this organization. We know traditionally they've drafted well, they develop young players. If you want to maximize, get the absolute best potential out of these young kids, you bring in old rusty vets that know the ways of the league and know how to succeed in this league. I think it really makes a whole lot of sense, and we're seeing it. I thought Terran has gotten off to a good start this year. He's been so good. He just sort of floats below the radar because he's on the Braves. But, I mean, if he's on another team, he'd be a full-blown ace in my mind.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt about it. He's going to continue to be great. Hopefully they keep him for a long time. But, you know, the president of the Atlanta Braves is John Hart. He was the GM of Cleveland when he was the one that started all these multi-year deals for the young players that weren't even arbitration eligible. You know, so like Kenny Lofton, Manny Ramirez, all those guys. So he built that organization as well, and he's doing it right now with the Braves.
Danny, obviously the Braves, it's exciting to get a new stadium, a new park. Fans are excited, players are excited, shiny new object. But when you're playing in a new park, how is that adjustment for the players on the field?
You know, it's funny. Position players would have a different point of view than pitchers would. You know, when we got a new ballpark in Cincinnati in 2003, we went directly to the bullpen to see what the bullpen was like, to see if it's going to be comfortable, see if there's a place that you can hide where people can't see you. And, then we went to the showers, see how nice the showers were. You go to the bathrooms to see if the bathrooms are nice. Then you go to we had a little sauna in the back. So, and then a little game room. So it's all the inside stuff, not actually the field that you look at as a pitcher. Now, I'm sure position players have some adjustments to make, you know, which way the ball is going to bounce off the fences and what direction the wind blows mostly. All these different things. Can you see the ball off the backdrop? But to me as a pitcher, certain other things are more important.
I'm glad to see that you have the same opinion as me, because that's what I would do too. Like, how's my locker?
How's the shower? What's the pooper like? Is it a good pooper? It is good. All right,
Can I hide in the bullpen? That's what I'd be doing too, Danny.
I'm telling you, honest to God, when they built that park in Cincinnati, one of the reporters asked me what I liked most, and I told them that the toilets were small because I have short legs.
It's good. Know? They kept you in mind, Gravy, you know?
Yeah.
Short legs Gravy, you know? He's got to really get a low-hanging toilet to really move the bowels.
Honesty always the best policy.
I like it.
That's right.